All right, so you've hung with me this long and you listened to me talk for about 20 minutes about this stuff. Now, how do I summarize? In summary, that's really it. So what do you do now? Now you need to learn to build a plan for yourself throughout the day. You need to change basically your habits, your day-to-day schedule to fit these new concepts into your day. And then you will finally start to achieve that all-day energy buzz that is actually possible. So how is it done? Remember, just take all the concepts that I've already taught you and start applying them within a schedule that fits what you need to accomplish day to day. So if you don't have the ability to exercise twice a day, then you need to find a way to increase your physical activity throughout the day to at least compensate and get the same effect. So let's go through a typical day. I'll take you through a typical day of mine to show you how this plan works. And I'll leave out a little of the nitty-gritty details, but just understand. So, all right, I wake up. First thing I do is I drink a big tall glass of water. I usually take a multivitamin or something that, obviously gets my normal vitamin levels up to where I need to be, but absolutely not critical. The big thing here is water. Okay, so drink a big tall glass of water in the morning, and then I start thinking about breakfast. For breakfast, I have a medium-sized meal and a medium-sized to even, small-sized meal, and you'll see where I'm going with this. I do that on purpose. I don't want to bog myself down with a giant meal, so I make sure it's a pretty small meal. So from there, then I get ready for work. Then I start to head to work, and then while I'm heading to work, I will have a snack of some kind. And what I've done is I've spread out my food intake to not just have one big meal. I'm actually having, a medium-sized meal and then a snack. And then by the time I get to lunch, I have another small meal and then a snack. And you see where I'm going with this. So I'm on my way to work. I'm having a snack, a small snack, just to tide me over till lunch. I get to work. Now I'm starting to get my normal day-to-day work done, and I've got my water bottle with me. So I'm drinking water, sipping water. I don't have to pound water all day, but I'm sipping water whenever I feel thirsty, and I have it readily available, so I'm staying hydrated throughout the day. Now, I get right around lunch, and I've had my mid-morning snack prior to actually lunchtime. Now is when I go exercise, and I'll usually go for a run for a couple miles, or in a martial arts club, we'll roll around, do some jiu-jitsu, whatever. But the concept is I spend about 30, 45 minutes in some type of physical activity, all right? Then, once I'm done with that, come back, take a shower. I'm drinking water the whole time then. I'm still drinking water. Then I have lunch. I have a small lunch, not bogging myself down with some huge amount of food, which will really stifle my metabolism. So I try to maintain that energy level that I've already ramped up throughout the beginning part of the day. Now, I go through my afternoon and my afternoon work, all right? During that afternoon work, of course, I snack. I snack throughout the day and maintain a little bit of food in my system at all times so I don't get super hungry and gorge myself at my next meal. And, of course, maintain my hydration. Then, I usually, on my way home, have another snack. And I make sure to ramp up my hydration because once I get home, then I go for another run. And then I, do some type of physical activity for another period of time. Now, remember what I said earlier. These aren't huge, long, marathon physical training sessions by any means. They don't have to be. All I do is make sure that I ramp my metabolism up again for 20 or 30 minutes. Now, of course, adjust this to whatever your physical abilities are and, figure out what works for you. But the concept is simple. Ramp your metabolism up a little bit more in the afternoon, and that keeps your energy levels high throughout the afternoon. And then I am snacking after that, and then I have dinner. And then after dinner, I have a snack before I go to bed. So I'm not super, super hungry, which in the evenings are the hardest part for me is when I get really, really hungry right before I go to bed. So I try to snack a little bit to maintain that hunger instead of gorging myself on stuff that I don't need. Now, this has been very, very successful for me, and I've had great success maintaining a great level of body weight of where I want to be by doing this, basically 2 a day physical activity. Now, understand, just like I said, I'm hydrating throughout the day, but of course I slip up just like everyone else. This is an ideal plan. The trick is once you've kind of built an ideal plan, even if you slip up, it's easy to get back to. The way to get back to it is just drink some more water and kind of get back in the rhythm that you know you should be on. And once you have this ideal plan, it's easy to adjust. Okay, I'm out with my family 3 towns over, and we're all in the car and we have to eat out. I got it, all right? I'll still eat out and eat the junk that we all eat, but then to get back on track, I'll make sure, okay, I'm not gonna let myself get dehydrated. I start drinking a bunch of water. That helps me digest that junk, and it doesn't affect me that much, all right? And I'll tell you why, a great example of how this works so amazing. I went down to a resort down in Florida, and I went down there for like a week, all right, with a family, and we walked around Disney World for a week, and we ate like kings because we were on the meal plan. And I was freaked out because I thought I was going to gain like 30 pounds when I was down there, and I can't do that because of my real job. So here I am eating 3-course meals with giant desserts, and I'm afraid I'm going to gain weight. I didn't gain any weight. And I was like, man, how is that possible? And I figured out all it was the fact that every single day we were at one of these resorts. Every single day I was walking probably 5 or 6 miles throughout the day to ride the different rides at the different resorts. Therefore, my metabolism was so jacked up the entire time, it didn't really matter what I ate. So I'm telling you, this concept, I wouldn't want to do that for more than a couple of weeks or a week at a time, but at least to test that theory, because I got a feeling your metabolism would adjust finally and you would find yourself gaining weight. But I'm telling you, it works, and that's the biggest thing to understand. Build your plan, learn how to start to adjust your lifestyle to live by your plan, and you will have amazing effects. That's pretty much it. I really hope you got something out of this quick and easy video series. And I promise you, this stuff really works. It's really, really amazing. I told you the first thing to do is start hydrating immediately, and you'll start feeling better. Learn how to adjust your metabolism and start getting more physical activity done during the day, and you'll start feeling better. Then start to learn to eat correctly and eat smaller meals so you don't get all bogged down, and you'll start feeling better. I'm telling you, this stuff really works. It's really amazing, and I hope it does. It has the effect on you that it has on me, and it's given me the ability to get so much more done, and it keeps me motivated throughout the day because I feel great throughout the day, not just peaks and valleys, not just after I have an energy drink, but I feel great the entire day, and I get 100 times more things done than I used to going through that big energy boost, crash, big energy boost, crash, that type of day. Once you maintain that high level of energy and you can sit there and just kind of ride the wave throughout the entire day, you'd be amazed at what you can get accomplished. And I know that you can do it. So if you have any more questions, the best place to check this out is the book, Unreal Energy. And you can find it on Amazon, or you can start by going to my website at commandosystems.com, and then I will show you where to get to the book from there. So I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Tony Davis, commandosystems.com.